Howdy, howdy. Good evening. I think I'm what the kids call crashing out right now. So I'm sorry if that comes across at all in my gameplay. I'm guessing progress has not been made. I would argue that negative progress has been made. So a little lore drop to catch everyone up to speed. I pre-ordered Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater from Walmart like a fucking idiot. And I was like, yay, I'm gonna get the special limited edition. And then they sent me an email and they were like, oh, sorry, pre-orders have been delayed, so it comes out on the 28th, but you won't get it till the 30th. And I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. I can wait an extra 2 days for the LE. I understand. And then the 30th came and there was still nothing. And I looked at my order and it doesn't even say it's preparing. It just says the order's placed. Like, it's not preparing. Like, it's not even getting its shoes on to walk out the door to come and see me. It's just, there's nothing. There's no movement. I probably don't even have like one of the LEs assigned to me. And so I called, and this was this weekend, and I feel like everyone who's been around for more than 5 minutes knows that, like, the phone is like the most cursed object for me, and I can't stand talking on the phone because it makes me super anxious. But I was like, I really want my Metal Gear Solid LE, so I did it. But then I got a guy this weekend, and he was like, oh, that's weird. He was like, yeah, the warehouse like hasn't started shipping them out yet. That's really bizarre. He was like, I can see on my side, yeah, your order looks fine. It's just for some reason it's not moving or shipping. And he gave me $25. The Walmart Twitter name searched themselves today and picked up one of my tweets and is like, hey, you want to DM us to get some help or whatever? And I'm not going to, because I'm scared that they're going to find out that this guy gave me $25 and they're going to take him out behind the woodshed or something. And I will never narc on my boy. And so he gave me $25. He was trying to be cool. And I was, and he really had a vibe like every other person who had called him had like threatened to come Minecraft him or something. And I'm just like, I'm just so tired. And so anyway, sorry. Papoose is also texting me because I have like a parallel issue going on, which is why I'm so insane. But then, so that was this weekend, and he was like, it should ship out the next 2 days, and here's $25, and sorry for the trouble. And I was like, cool. So I waited 2 days, nothing happened, and now it's like 4 days later, and it still just says order placed. There's no preparing, there's no shipment, there's no nothing. It just says that I've placed the order. And so I called them again tonight, and I was like, hey, what's going on? You said 4 days ago it was going to ship in 2 days. You said everything with the order was fine. Like, I'm confused. So the guy I got tonight, who was like some British guy who kept calling it Metal Snake Eaters Collection. And I was like, yeah, that's what it is. I eat metal snakes and I'm collecting that. So the British guy tonight was like, oh, well, your order says that it's on a financial hold. And I was like, okay, well, I can see my credit card statement and I can see that you fucking charged me just fine. So maybe maybe there's something going on the back end with my bank that I don't know about. But I'll go ask. I'll call them. I'll ask them, and I'll get back to you. We'll see what happens. So I hang up with Walmart. I call my bank, and I'm like, hey, Walmart says that there's this hold for money and it's not processing, and so they can't give me my order because it's not processing. And I gave them all the details, and my bank looks at it and is like, no, this looks perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. I see the order was placed. There's no hold on it. It cleared. Like, this is a completely normal transaction. I don't know what to say. And I was like, cool. So I called Walmart back, and I was like, my bank said it's all cool. I can see that it's a normal transaction. They can see that it's a normal transaction. There's one person in this situation that says it's not a normal transaction, and it's not. It's you. You're the problem. And then they were like, "Oh no, I still see it's a financial hold." And I was like, I talked to a guy 4 days ago who said that it looked like a perfectly normal, fine order, and it was a problem with the warehouse. So it's really sounding like you're making shit up. Like, maybe you guys sold too many pre-orders of this very popular game. You oversold, and then you didn't get the amount that you were hoping to get in stock. And now you're trying to act like it's some financial thing on my part in order to cancel my order. And so then, like, it kept kicking me over to a robot, and the robot was like, do you want to cancel your order? And I was like, no, just give me my game. Like, it's not that hard. I paid for it. You have my money already. And so it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just so tired. And yeah, they just like, it's so egregious. Like, I feel like the only thing that makes sense is that they oversold, and now they're like, oh shit, and they're trying to see how many people will wait until they can potentially get more, or how many people will just cancel, or how many people they can get to cancel, or maybe they'll just cancel mine for me. Because apparently that's a Walmart specialty, is just canceling people's pre-orders randomly. So I'm sure that's coming. Yeah, sooner or later they'll cancel it for you. So I guess I'm not getting Metal Gear Solid Delta limited edition. Thanks, Walmart. Fucking assholes. So like, alongside all of this, as like a parallel track for like why I'm crashing out so badly right now, at least you got a cool $25 over it. So this is not related. Like I said, the payment has already cleared. The payment's already cleared. The credit card is not in question. That's in the hand. At this point, I should in fact charge back Walmart. But the B plot to all of this is, remember 2 months ago when I was like, Papa Moose got my new credit card in the mail, and he had like a panic attack and called we have the same bank. He called the bank and got them to activate the credit card in his name, even though it was my credit card. So apparently, predictably, this caused a lot of confusion, and I thought we'd figured it. I was kind of mad because I was like, wow, they shouldn't have just let him do that. Like, that's kind of messed up, and they should have better security. But apparently it did, in fact, get flagged by the system, which I am learning 20 minutes ago. It did, in fact, get flagged by the system, and they, oh my god. He's texting me, sorry. It got flagged by the system as this girl and her dad have the same credit card number, and that's a problem, which is not what happened. I had a credit card. My dad got confused and thought it was his credit card for some reason and activated it. And then he gave it to me, said sorry, and that was the end. And I thought it was the end. But no, now, a bunch of, 2 new credit cards showed up at Papa Moose's house, and he was like, I don't know what's happening. And then he was like, one of these has my name and one of these has your name. But he's like, I'm not due for a new credit card. You're not due for a new credit card. You just got one. So I called my bank, again, because he literally just told me this, like right after I got off the phone with my bank the first time, after talking to Walmart, he texts me and it's like, another card just showed up with your name on it. And I was like, I'm going to call my bank again and see what's going on. And so I called them and I was like, what is happening right now? And they were like, oh yeah, you and your dad, by mistake, you were given the same credit card number. So we wanted to make sure you had 2 different numbers. And I was like, we've never shared a credit card number. Not once in my life have we ever shared a credit card number. And if you'd called and asked me instead of taking his word for it, you would know that. And I mean, I wasn't that mean. I was actually very nice. But I was just like, I'm confused. And they were like, oh yeah, well, so anyway, we just issued 2 new cards with different numbers, so you guys won't have to share a credit card number anymore. And I was like, that wasn't an issue. We were never sharing a credit card number. And I was like, he sent me a picture of it, and I was like, I see this new credit card. The number is completely different from my current card, so I'll have to memorize a new number. And I just 2 months ago, I had to go and change like the expiration date on everything under the sun that my credit card is attached to make sure that nothing goes dark. And that was really recent, and it's super annoying. And now, so I'm on the phone with them, and I was like, can you just cancel the new card and just let me keep the card that I've had for years? And they were like, no, the system literally won't let us. Now that we've issued a new card, we have to your old one is going to be canceled tonight at midnight, and the new one you'll need to activate the new one. And I was like, okay, well, first of all, you sent it to my dad, so I don't have the card. I don't have the card that you say I need to activate tonight at midnight, so strike one. And then number 2, like, again, I already had to do all of this 2 months ago, and now I have to do it again. And I was begging them. I was like, can you just cancel the new card? Is there anything you can do to just leave my old card alone? It's fine. It's not compromised. My dad doesn't use that credit card. And they were just like, no, sorry. And I was like, okay, cool. And so now I'm trying to figure out when I can go pick up my new credit card, and then when I can log into everything in my life that uses my credit card and change my credit card on literally everything again. Because my dad could not call the bank. And he's texting me right now, and he's like, he's like, every card I get from now on will get the 3rd degree. And I was like, great, cool, well, we don't need to worry about that for a while, on account of me getting a brand new card that I didn't want. Because you couldn't just sit there and eat your food. So I'm like trying now to quickly try to remember everything that I need to change my credit card on, at the same time as trying to rescue my Metal Gear Solid from Walmart that definitely doesn't have it, because they definitely sold it to some fucking scalper or something. I'm so salty right now. I'm sorry. This is not the content people come for. But I'm some kind of way right now. I'm like, it almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's fire on New Vegas. Every time you call the bank, they hear you need a new card. That's what I was afraid of, actually, when I called them. I was like, I don't need another card. Just like get rid of the new ones you sent me. And they're like, no can do, sweetie pie. Have fun fucking changing everything over. And I was panicking too, because they were like, oh, well, your old credit card should be shut off now. And I was like, I was using my credit card like 2 hours ago to pay people. I was like paying people that I'd commissioned things from. And I was like, those payments seem to clear, but like, is anything gonna be fucked up with that? And they couldn't tell me. And I was like, I don't want any artists to come back and be like, by the way, that money you sent me never got here. It doesn't work until you activate it. Yeah, but they're deactivating my old card regardless. They said that they couldn't tell me when. They couldn't even tell me if it had been deactivated. They were just like, your old card's gonna be deactivated today. And I was like, when? And they were like, at some time in some time zone. And I was like, cool. No can do, we're sending another card now. Yeah, every single time I call to complain about something, they put a new card in the mail just to fuck with me. Oh my god, it's a surprise. Check your charges in the morning. I don't know. And that's the thing too, is like, I've had the same credit card number my entire adult life. I'm just like, do I have to like reset up my like card payment in my banking app or whatever? I don't know how any of these things work, because I've had the same credit card number my entire adult life, because I don't like change, because I'm extremely neurospicy. A second credit card has hit the bottom. That's like exactly what happened to me. What is that number so we can remember it? Nice try. Nice try. You think I'll give it up as easily as I'll give up my social security number. Oh. You're welcome. Could you just fire a missile directly into my face? Changing credit card numbers isn't too bad. I've had to do it a lot. I know, but I hate it because it gives me terrible anxiety, because I'm like, what am I missing? Am I missing my electric bill? Am I missing my cable bill? Am I missing my oil bill? Am I missing my Final Fantasy 11? Just kidding. I'd never miss my Final Fantasy 11 payment. That's the first thing I update every time, is my Final Fantasy 11 payment, and it's not close. I gotta breathe. Trust me, they'll let you know. I don't want to be bombarded with your payment failed messages either. I have anxiety. My bank never keeps the same number. That sounds like a nightmare. You still have cable? I like the Hallmark Channel. When November to January. Final Fantasy 11 is still monetized? Of course it's still monetized. Not only am I monetizing Final Fantasy 11, I pay for all of the extra Mog wardrobes, because I need to give them more money, because I need to keep them alive for as long as I can. Cancel your Final Fantasy 14 sub while you're at it. You don't need it. No, because then I'll lose my house. It's the only reason I log in anymore, is to make sure my house doesn't go anywhere. Best way to get check-in texts from people is to owe them all money. No, I don't want to owe anyone money. Hallmark Channel B-movie slop is a guilty pleasure. Thank you. That's exactly right. It's the most delicious slop on the planet, and I will never give it up. Okay, so I actually did some stuff yesterday after stream. Oh yeah, that's another thing that happened. Is yesterday I woke up and I was like, I just really want to play Fallout. Something in my soul requires Fallout right now, and it's a mighty thirst. I'm gonna cut all my ranting out of the VOD, by the way. Because I'm really embarrassed, but I'm also just really mad. But I woke up yesterday and I was like, I just want to play Fallout, man. And I got up and I staggered over to my computer and I flopped down and I hit start stream with no warning and just started playing Fallout. And so we got a little bit of progress that way. I got a quest with Veronica where she was like, oh, let's find some technology to try and change how the Elder and the Brotherhood of Steel thinks about things. So yesterday after the stream, I was goofing. I managed to get New Vegas running on my Steam Deck, and I over dinner while I was munching, I was like, oh, I'll organize my inventory a little bit because my inventory is a freaking mess. It's still not great, but it's like somewhat better. So yeah, my inventory is a mess. So I went and I sold off a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, you can see my caps. I have some of my caps back. I went and I sold off a bunch of my stuff. I sold off stuff that I'd been storing in my companions. I basically did an inventory overhaul. But at the same time, I was like, oh, well, I can just go to Vault 22 because I think it's just downloading the data there, and I've already cleared the vault, so that'll be pretty easy. So I went there and I tried to download the data and it wouldn't let me. It was like, oh, the data's not here. And I was like, but, oh, that's right, because I downloaded it and I gave it to that guy. And so then I went and I talked to that guy and he had nothing to say. And so then I looked it up because I was confused. I was like, what am I supposed to do in order to get the farming equipment if I've already done this quest? And apparently you can't get the farming equipment if you've already done the Vault 22 quest. So I have to choose one of the other options. I can't do the Vault 22 one. So that's when I was like, oh, I'll save so that we can actually like, I need to get away from these guys. They're making a lot of noise. Maple, it ain't nailed down. Alcesia's bad inventory. Never so true. You still have the dinkies, right? Yeah. I'll never get rid of those. So I need to talk to her and I basically need to be like, let's go after different technology. I think the pulse gun is the only one I can do. Did quest out of order get fucked? Okay. So I want to do her quest. What the? I want to do her quest. I want to figure out how to unlock Boone's quest. I didn't look up spoilies or anything, but I was just like, I was trying to look for discussion online, like people having thoughts about Boone's quest, and people said that the way that his quest is unlocked is kind of different. There might not be game audio. This is also the work of the Patriots. There you go. So people said that Boone's quest is unlocked in a kind of different way than other people. Like it's more about like just doing different things, and he kind of like accrues points basically as you do different things that he likes. And then after you kind of accrue enough like Boone love basically, then he's like, hey man, and he'll say some stuff. And so It seems like I just need to do things that he likes, which the list of things he seems to like seems to be killing the Legion. So I've taken it under consideration. Look for information about the Polska Nellis Air Force Base. Okay. Gotta win over his heart for marriage. Yeah, he's a simple guy. I just need to accrue a pile of bodies of Legion members, and that bada boom bada bing. That's the if that ain't the way to a man's heart, I don't know what is. Must need to talk to Loyal. Who's with me? Oh, it's Veronica. Yeah.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true.
In that case, do you want a hint that will lead you to a quest that may make Boone happy? Sure! What the? Tell me about the...
Don't get blown up.
I will, though. But what about the pulse? Says he's the guy, right? Oh, maybe not? Was I misreading that? What do you got? Oh, he has a book. But I don't want to steal it. Let me look at the world map. It still has Vault 22. It still has Vault 22 on there, which is annoying because I literally can't do it. Speak to the NCR troops in the glowing town east of Cottonwood Cove. Okay. I will do. That's next on the list. I'll go there. Is this the broad I wanted to... who's? Recluse, hello! Is it here? Oh shit. But it's stealing! It's stealing! Oh, she's here. It's stealing and I'm such a good boy! I lost karma. I'm still a friend of the people. I'm still a friend of the people, though. Inventory transfer order. Due to the current event, Staff Sergeant Daniels is hereby authorized to transport item number T11836A, codenamed Circuit Breaker, to the installation known as Vault 34 to be sealed in its armory for safekeeping until the manufacturer can retrieve the prototype for production. Signed, Colonel Roy Blackwell, USAF. Vault 34. Did I go into 34? I thought I'd gone into all the vaults that I'd found, but what the heck? Hello? Oh, this is the one. This is the one that had radiation. And I got close to it and I was like, oh, I can't go in there, it's super irradiated. And I don't think I ever came back and went in. You'll get a lot of mileage out of your 100 science and lockpicking. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I actually ever came into Vault 34. Because the radiation kept me away. I was too spooked. Hello? Golden gecko hide. Woo! A lot of radiation in here. Good evening, Maple. I hope your evening's going good. I'm sorry about your MGS situation. I have a similar thing going on with Borderlands 4. Is it Walmart for you too? Hold on. No, GameStop. One sec. Something's going weird with my... You guys can hear the audio, right? I'm having a weird... You hear the gunshots? Mine sound like super far away. Almost, I'm just checking my audio settings real quick. Sorry. Ooh. It seems normal? Maybe it was just a glitch. Or perchance a glitch. Okay, this way. Still baffled they ran through their inventory before shipping your pre-order. How is that possible? I don't know, man. That's what it seems like, though. Like I said, I don't have proof. But the vibe that I'm getting from the runaround of your order's fine, your order's not fine, it's our fault, it's your fault. And then that one guy being like, here's some money, we're sorry. It's really giving me the vibe that they just don't have it and they're trying to avoid saying that outright to me so that I don't be a spicy boy online. But joke's on— whoa! This is a vault dweller! Joke's on them, I'm always a spicy lad online. Just kidding, I'm like never spicy. That's why it's so funny that I'm so mad right now. Means and chill, thank you for the follow. I'm like the opposite of spicy. So me crashing out about this is like DEFCON 1 for me. Also, yeah, them trying to have their AI cancel my order like 100 times. I'm just like, oh, I know what your game is. I know what your game is. Who's the little one in your arms? Is my moose fit. Oh, it's actually it's a cute, customizable model I found, but it was perfect. Overseer's journal fragment. It's perfect for my moose fit. Is me. Is us. They interrupted your MGS toxic Yowie. Of course you can crush. They interrupted my old man Yowie. I can't live like this. Page 64. Population continues to grow unhindered. With the overcrowding came violence. It was nothing at first, but quickly escalated with the open access to firearms in the armory. The armory door was not, at the time, connected to the main system and could not be locked, so I placed guards at the armory door to prevent some of the more troublesome residents from obtaining weapons. There was some opposition to this, but the majority of the residents seemed to agree. I'm a troublesome resident for Walmart right now. Fortunately, you have to go full Karen in such a situation. As a former customer service guy, I can attest. That's the problem, is I'm just like not like that. And I'm so, I'm just like very aware that it is not the fault of the people that I am dealing with on the phone. Like, I am I'm putting all my rad rest stuff on because it seems, it seems like something bad happening here. I am so, like, crucially aware that not only is the person on the other side of the phone not the— what the fuck? Not the person whose fault it is, but they also probably have no power to fix my problem. Again, in a way, not in a way that is not their fault. They're being put in an impossible situation. They're being used as a human meat shield for the people making the really stupid decisions. And so I find it like extremely, this is the scariest noises and I don't know where they are. Oh Christ! Why is it zombies? I'm so scared of saying why? Oh shit! Moose aim, I'm scared. Got his ass. Good grief, vault security guard. I'm scared of zombies! Why did it have to be zombies? Yeah, I mean, I pretty much always say, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation, but you've been as helpful as you can be. I try to... Boy, are you in the wrong place. No. No, I'm scared. I like how I spent the first like 20 minutes being like, I'm so stressed out because of my Metal Gear Solid situation, and now I'm like, I'm gonna walk straight into the worst situation for me. Why? What am I hearing?
Got my eyes peeled.
Do you? Where am I hearing this? Are they in the locker? Please tell me they're not in the locker. The lamp tricking you into doing a zombie mission. I'm scared.
Still looking.
Yeah, me too, man. Don't be in the locker. I don't like that I can hear them jostling somewhere. This is my hell. You don't have a lot of anti-rad cams? Nah. I mean, I'm wearing the spacesuit. And I'm using RadX to try and keep my resistance up, but I know that I'm lacking. God, the noises. I see him. I see him. He's behind the window over there. So this is a cool vault. Oh, there's some Radaway. Let's go. Welcome to Survival Horror Town population, the not so dearly departed in you. I feel like every vault is scarier than the last vault I was in. Stop it. Just stop it. Can they open doors? Is there anything I need in there? Oh my god. Oh god. You keep finding the scary ones. Are there any vaults? I mean, I guess... No, even the red and blue vault. That was... Patriots Cookbook. Even... That was Vault 19, right? Even Vault 19 with the reds and the blues, where like nothing was really going on other than it being full of powder gangers. Uh-oh. We got water. There was nothing really going on other than it being full of powder gangers. Even the messages. Oh, Jesus, Rex! Oh my god! Come on, man. That was literally my life flashing before my eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your money. Yeah, I mean, I would say that that was kind of the least. What is this? The Milsurp review. I would say that that's the calmest vault that I found, and even then, the messages, the logs, and the terminals were still pretty scary. Hello. Speaking of Banks BRB, gotta go do bank stuff. Hope the MGO stuff works out. Thanks. I'm gonna be malding for the rest of time, so. Yeah, 19 is psychological horror. Okay, this is the way that I hadn't come. Wait, there's dead bodies in here, too. I don't think I came through here. Maybe they're just dead from... If any of these things are pretending to be dead and jump up at me, I'm shutting the game off. Scariest Fall is 21 because it's an unending full-time job. You want to feel better? Just think about how you're playing Shadow the Hedgehog in less than 24 hours. This is just like a carnival of my suffering. This is a Mark III auto dock, primarily used for routine surgeries. The control systems have been damaged beyond repair, rendering the auto dock useless, but the diagnostic scanning unit is still intact. Who's making fucking noises? I don't like the noises. Oh, look at all this Rad-X. And Radaway, let's go. Oh, thank God. Wonder if someone made Doom playable on the terminals. Like I said, if one of these guys stands up, the degree, the speed with which I will close the game will be unmatched in the modern age. You guys seeing this shit? Why does it look woogly like that? You could shoot every body you see to be sure. Nothing dynamite can't fix. That was my first thought. I was like, is that gas? Am I about to blow myself sky high again? Quick save. I definitely heard like a female gurgling of some description. Oh, a very hard terminal. Let's go. They're not even really zombies. They're just people who are LARPing as zombies. Nothing to be afraid of. It sounded like a woman. Like, I think I can tell the difference between a female choking and a man choking. And this one sounded like of the feminine variety. Tranquility. That's something I don't have today. Purification. Nope. Lamp. Now that I'm Now that I've been forced to turn my Steam friends list back online, I can see everything. You were all- I was hidden before, but you were all safe from me. What's your supermarket called? What did you name it? Mine's the Mooseporium. Broadcasting. He named it Neon. What? I'm 4 days in. Oh, okay. Fresh run. So it's not a shun. Immaculately? Nope. Broadcasting. Nope. I named my my supermarket the Mooseporium. And I made everything like a cool hardwood. But I'm currently very out of money. As soon as they added the ability to get cheaper, product by driving around in your truck and buying it from nearby stores, I panicked and I haven't been able to play appropriately because I was like, this is too much responsibility. She knows I'm not giving my undivided attention to the stream. I'm always watching. Like my bank trying to decide if they want to send me new credit cards. I'm always watching. So it's not a shun, it's not a ting. What else is there? Technologies? Tranquility. It was literally tranquility. It's what I joked about not having. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, I saw Horus fire up Neon White on Switch because I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On Switch. Warning, flooding. The system has detected flooding on the 3rd floor. All doors to the 3rd floor have been automatically sealed. So at least I have a rebreather so I can go in the water. Warning, reactor. The system has detected moderate damage to the reactor. Please be advised, high radiation levels on the 4th floor. Tonight we attack the armory. Finally get the... We need to win. Show them population control. Activate pump station. Oh, clearance granted. Maple typed this. That's what my email to Walmart is gonna look like. I'll show them population control. Nope. I hear you. Did I just unleash? Yep. A lot of 10mm rounds on these boys. So, did that... Okay, there's the armory. Have I opened this? Fuck. Fuck. That scared me. Fuck. Hello? What? Where is this? First floor. Oh, this is the caves? Got it. Okay. Stop. Stop with the noises. It's a loading zone, but instant. Alright, let's go into the armory. It seems like it's not going to be super dangerous.
Still nothing.
Are you sure, Veronica? Oh, he glows! Oh, shit! Okay, there's glowing ones. Guys, you'd scare way more if you were all so quiet. But that's like what's scary is sometimes I hear them like but then I can't see them, and so, for some reason seeing them or hearing them like that, hearing them and not being able to see them is like 100 times worse. Requires key. Yeah, there's glowy guys. It's called ambiance. Just gonna take a hit of each as I approach this toxic spill. Guns and bullets. Let's see. Nope. There's gonna be some on the other side of this door. Oh, I can't even open this door. And what's everybody panicking about? I'll call an ambulance when she has a heart attack. Is it one of those edible books? I think it was. What was it called? Guns and Bullets? Yeah, that's edible. Guns increased by 4. Depends on if she's able to delete the VOD. I'm only gonna delete me complaining at the beginning because it's bad vibes. Want me to go back to the... Oh no, it's something down there? Oh, but I need the key. We're talking about clipping your heart attack before calling an ambulance. Oh, okay. So this I need a key for. None of you guys had a key, I'm supposing. Unless... Oh. It fuels the mania of the rest of the stream. The bad Walmart vibes lead into the bad zombie vibes. It's like poetry. Yeah, but I don't want to like curse my stream by having it start out, especially because, you know, I'm gonna like post it on YouTube and then some Walmart clanker is gonna show up and some Walmart clanker is gonna show up in my, I bet it's in the room where I was like, I'm not opening the door, there's a bunch of scary guys in there, and then I definitely needed to open the door because there was a bunch of scary guys in there. Oh man. Overseer. Oh, I didn't even notice the overseer's office. Dropping some strong language? What strong language? I don't think I saw the key in here.
Nah, forget it.
Ah, forget it. Clanker. Well, you know that if I post this on YouTube with me, like, ranting about Walmart for, like, 15 minutes, some Walmart bot is gonna show up in the comments and be like, we're so sorry that you had a less than stellar experience with us. Could please reach out to this number so that we can blah, blah, blah. And I'm just gonna be like, oh, I can't even open the door. What do I do? Hello. Hello.
Got my eyes peeled.
Me too, girly. And what do I do? And I'll be like, then if you want me to have a better day, you should send me my Metal Gear Solid Delta that I paid for. That I paid for. Instead of being like, oh, I don't have the Delta. I don't have the Delta. It must be your credit card. You're the problem. This moose woman is the problem. I'm like 90% sure this is how Skynet got started. So what we're hearing is you want to cancel your order. I could have sneezed wrong on the phone and they would have been like, so you want to cancel, right? That's a cancellation, yes. Is there anywhere, I guess over, could I get over here into whatever this is? I can't really do much with the armory until I have the key. And I can't get into that inaccessible door that's super spooky. We're contacting your bank so you can get a new card to place your order with. Can you imagine? Every time I call Walmart to ask where my Metal Gear Solid Delta is, they issue me a new credit card. The credit cards will continue until morale improves. The clinic and overseer's office. What was this? Oh, the water. That's right. Okay, I do have a rebreather though. Let me make sure it's equipped. I do have a rebreather. The Giga Stratus that we're still talking about, so now the VOD watcher will be missing the context for this segment. They don't need to know the context. They just need to know that I'm extremely embarrassing. All they need to know is that I'm the founding member and president of the Sad Boys Club. Is there nothing down here in the gross juice? Who's this? Oh! Security password. Let's go. But was that just for the very hard guy? Was that for the thing that I hacked already? I like that Rex was just standing. Oh my fucking... Oh my god! Okay. I didn't love how they were waiting for me. Wait, was that the... Did they come from the inaccessible door? They did! This was the inaccessible door. Okay. What do you got for me? They got Radaway. Pre-war shmoney. Nothing else? This was just here as a funny jest to get me when I came out of the water. Very cool. Alright, so if I take the... I came in here already. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. Because I can't use this. Because I went in the safe. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I'm so lost. I Okay, this is the way that I thought maybe. Jesus! Why are they doing this to me? I'm just a nice moose who likes playing video games to make people go, hee, oh, ha ha. And they do this to me, taking sleazy Vault 22. It's Vault 34, you heathen. Pay attention to the lore or leave. They hate you. They want you dead. Just came down that. Security station, that's new. Oh my god, Veronica. Wear a different- the back of your hood looks like one of their heads. It's so hard. That's the one thing about Veronica that's kind of hard, is it's really hard to not just fire wildly into the back of her head. The hood is camo. Yeah, because she needs to kind of get in there. She gets in there with her dukes up. Like, it's cool, but it very much gets right in the way of my line of fire. Watching Maple makes me laugh specifically like that. I need to make everyone go hee hee hoo hoo ha ha. And instead you're gonna do this to me and be so mean to me. Security armor. You're gonna show me the spooky zombies. Okay, this is the same. Disengage lock to overseer. There we go. Please nobody jump out at me. Jesus Christ. It happens so fast too. I said nobody jump out at me and it was like instantaneously. Where is he? Who are you guys stanced up on? Is right. Bro, what was that? What was the thrilling conclusion of the Walmart saga? That it's the work of the Patriots, and I'll never forgive them. And that I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. And I'm never gonna forgive them for what they've done here today. And also I had to get a new- unrelatedly, I had to get a new credit card. Because my dad got spicy on the phone one time. And I hate change, and so I'm reacting to all of this in like a super normal and healthy way. That's the thing glowing ones can do. They do a radiation burst. I hate them. They're so scary. What was that? Oh, no, I got these. Basically, today is a day for me to get like suplexed by Walmart, and then Papa Moose came in and landed the final coup de grace to finish me off in front of the roaring crowd, and that's how we've arrived here today. Oh, the Overseer's office is this way. Yeah, the RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh, I do have minor radiation sickness, thank you. Reacting in a normal and healthy way by playing Fallout. Fallout's the only thing that will never betray me. The way that Walmart and Papa Moose have. This way. This is medical. This is the clinic. Where's Overseer? This ain't it, right? I imagine it would have the desk. Overseer's office. What the? Oh, right, it's through here. Oh, Veronica, that scared me.
For the Brotherhood.
Oh, I just ran out of ammo. That's the first time I've ran out of ammo on anything in a while. Well, I guess we can start smushing some stuff. He did give me a bunch of these. Ain't that a kick in the head? Banned from Walmart's nationwide after your dad threatens to fulfill the store manager's pre-ordered ticket through the pearly gates. Well, I think the lore now is that every time I call Walmart and ask where the hell my Metal Gear Solid Delta is, my bank is going to send me— this is gonna open when I least suspect it, and I'm gonna hate it. What the? Okay, I need to deal with that first. I hate that they all left me. Veronica, what's happening? Starting to worry that getting kicked in the head isn't as fun as Frank Sinatra makes it sound. Every time I call Walmart asking where my Metal Gear Solid Delta is, I get issued a new credit card and I get kicked in the head by Frank Sinatra from beyond the grave. Okay, this is just the same stuff as before. Oh, it's oh, there's different logs! I should have been checking the logs. I assumed it was the same because it's the same stuff as last time. Or it looked like the same. These people understand. Running out of room, need to limit the population. Continue to grow at this rate. Support system cannot handle this kind of growth. Can't they understand this is necessary? Ooh. No, sorry, that's Dean Martin. I mean, I'm sure Sinatra covered it at some point. Who said, bada bing, bada boom? Who said that? Whoa. What the? Who said rat-a-tat-tat? Who said that? Don't do it. Who said ring-a-ding-ding? What? That was Maple Al Pacino. The record shows I pre-ordered those and not paid it my way. I think that's The Sopranos. Ring-a-ding-ding. It was him, Mr. Bada Bing, and his friend Bada Boom. I'm gonna call Walmart. I'm gonna tell them that my friends Bada Bing and Bada Boom are not very happy about my current situation. And if they don't get me my Metal Gear Solid Delta soon, my friends might drop of their gabagool. That's inaccessible. Rex, wake up. I'm gonna get jumped.
Still looking.
Oh my god, they do so much damage. Was there a gas leak in there? Is that what just happened to me? I assume there was a gas leak that I just set off when I fired on them. How many bottle caps? This is helpful. True police stories. Oh, I got rat poisoning. Rat away. Here's another gas leak over here. Let's not set off more than one. As hilarious of a jest as that would be. Nothing else in here. I assume that on my way back all of these doors are gonna open and really upset me. Rex, can we wake up? I see him there. So I looked at this terminal. Oh, the overseer's office. Oh, right. There's definitely... What is that? Okay, so there's a turret. Oh, it's the overseer. What do we have? Oh, I forgot I found a fun new toy while I was wandering around yesterday. Check this shit out.
I knew it.
It just works! I only broke every bone in my body, but it's fine. A small price to pay for Froggy Chair. Oh, I forgot about my cool new gun. Where'd she go? The Tesla.
Come on.
Get his ass. What? Why isn't my gun? Oh, because I have no ammo! What a dumb bitch! Okay, I don't want something with a that's gonna blow back on me. I'll use Thump Thump. Thing uses ammo, what a ripoff. So true, maybe I'll use a plasma rifle. It's not doing shit! Jesus. Overseer's password. Okay. Alright, everybody wake up. Veronica, where are you? Yeah, he had a ton of health. At least my missiles took out the turrets. Oh, there's Veronica. Daijobu. She's just floating face down in the water. I'd feel better if I had my buddies with me. Yeah, radioactive water. Face down in the radioactive water is rough, Veronica. Can I beep-boop on this? SOS. If there's anyone still alive out there, we need help. Someone planted a bomb in the pool. When the lower level flooded, all the floors were automatically sealed. Or all the doors were automatically sealed. My family and a few others are trapped behind those doors. If someone could transfer control to the backup terminal, I could get us all out. Please help us. Yeah, she's do-maxing right now. She's trying to get her fill before her gaming sesh tonight. A group attacked. Sure. Trying to figure out what this word is. Something damaged. Reactor. A group attacked, reactor damaged, attempts to repair, manual override, exterior vents, buy us some time. Uh-oh. Open reactor doors, close exterior vents, reroute vault control. Ooh, which one of those do I want? This action will transfer all vault controls to another terminal. This action cannot be undone. As part of a safety protocol, this action has been locked out from this terminal. Using the master override terminal located in the reactor room will bypass all safety features. Okay. So I'll open the reactor door. This action may result in meltdown. As part of safety protocol, this action has been locked out from the... Okay, so I can only do that in the... So I open the reactor door at least. Veronica, Rex, where are you guys? I'm scared by myself. Yeah, get up, girl. You good, girl? This is how I felt after my call with Walmart earlier. I assume this is the reactor. Hello? I thought I saw somebody moving and I was like, oh no, are monsters coming out of there? But it's just my friends. She's getting a long slurp of the Baja Blast. Is it Baja Blast or Baja Blast? How do I know how you're supposed to say it, but how do gamers colloquially say it? What's the accepted gamer way? Baja? Okay. This guy's chilling. Okay, some of them have been above me, which is cool. Okay, so I got the Overseer's password. Save Vault 34's trapped dwellers. Wait, there are still people alive? By leaving its reactor intact, dooming the sharecropper. It'll doom the sharecropper farm. Shut down Vault 34's reactor to help the sharecropper farms. Well, I want to save the people, but I feel like the NCR will get really mad if I make a mess of the sharecropper farms. Not even sure how. get into the reactor. Because the door that I thought was the reactor was not. Oh, it's through here. I'm just a dummy. NCR's gonna be mad at you on a New Vegas mogul. The fuck was that? Yeah, but I want Camp McCarran to, like, give me quests, and I don't want Boone to hate me. Seal external ventilation, reroute control of the vault. So it's leave the reactor intact. Or shut down the reactor. Wait. Which one did I do? Unexpected drop in power detected. Systems are unable to stabilize. Prepare for shutdown.
For the Brotherhood.
You saved the farms? Oh no! Where were the... You good? You killed the vault dweller. Where were they? Where are they? Never seen them, so they don't exist. I feel like I gotta commit to what I've done. Even if I don't agree with it. I wasn't sure which one I was committing to, but now that I'm in, oops. It's not well thought out quest-like game, so there's no consequences. I didn't see them through here or anything. But their lives sucked anyway. Well, now the question is, where's the frickin' plasma gun or whatever? The thing I'm here for in the first place. Ooh. I think it's in a random locker. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sure all these doors up here just opened so that I can have a super fun time walking out. All those quote unquote inaccessible doors that I passed. Where does it say on the map? Does I have to go back to the first floor? I don't actually know if... Oh, armory. Wait, do I have a key? I have the overseer's password. I don't know if that translates to the key that I need to get into the place in the armory. What's this? This is inaccessible.
Got my eyes peeled.
Thanks, girl. Because there's still that door that was like, it needs a key.
Still looking.
There's the door that said it needed a key, and I don't think I've found that key yet. I love when Veronica just stands in the green goo.
Still looking.
Girl, same. I mean, I guess we can see if I surprise myself. That would be back this way. I mean, it being in the armory makes sense. So I can see the logic. Oh, it's this way. Wait, what the? I can see the logic, I'm just getting bamboozled. Please. Sure, the quest marker will lead you there if you have the right quest set. I do. Allegedly. So I think it's through the door where the robot thing is. Is that a room? Oh. There's the robot thing that says it could diagnose people. I've gone in the safe. I think it's through here. Oh. Armory. Well, that said security station. Now it says go back the other way. So it says security station there, but then when I moused over it, it said armory? I'm confused. So I want to go into this armory, I guess. The scariest thing in here is my inability to read a map. Oh, 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 oh. Oops. Any of you guys have this dang key? Still requires a key? Where's the key?
Still looking.
Me too! Yeah, it says it's through this door. I don't know where this key... It might be down the hall underwater in a desk. Underwater. Blow the door open with a missile launcher. I did go underwater. The underwater section was... I don't know if I remember it properly. I mean, you definitely know it better than me. No matter what. I thought the water was near... No. I thought the water was near here. Equipment room.
Nah, forget it.
What? What? What are you so mad about? Has she grown weary with running around being confused like I have? Wait, is this two first aid boxes on top of each other? Is that why if I move the reticle slightly it says empty and the other one doesn't? Are they just like spawned on top of each other somehow? She's grown weary with me not being able to read a map. I'm so sorry, Veronica. I'm doing my best. It's all any of us can ever do, Veronica. Oh, here it is. I do have radiation poisoning. Free radical perk. What's that? Free radical. You gain enhanced effects from Radaway. Let's go! Oh, I get extra rads off. Nice. In a desk. There's the naked guy. Here's the desk that didn't have anything in it. There's a locker with an ashtray and cups. Another locker that's empty. There's a dresser with some clothes. I think that's all that's down here. Can't go through that door. This locker's empty. Man. I legitimately do not know where the key is. Trying to remember if this is a vault you can drain the water from. So I thought yes, because in the first terminal I found... I don't remember where that terminal was. In the first terminal I found, there was something that sounded like it was like drain the water kind of thing. Where was that first terminal? Oh, I see a guy. I really hate that. Given how bad I am at directions, I think this game would kill me where I stand. Oh, looks like there might be another terminal in there, so let's check. There's definitely a guy in there, so I don't think I've been in there. He's ready to give me the business. He's ready to square up. Alright, is this not a working terminal? The desk is empty. The screen here, but I don't think it does anything. Locker? Nope. Dresser? Nope. Did he just speak? I thought he just said words. I'm not finding a key of any description. Some pharaohs retain the ability to speak slightly, kind of rare. There's a terminal that can open the armory. Okay, I'll keep looking. This is the main entrance. So we've looked. We're there.
Nah, forget it.
It's okay, Veronica. We're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get over my inability to figure out where we are. We're gonna find this out. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be hunky-dory. Oh, there's a guy. don't think there's anything over there for me. There's just the guy. A bunch of empty lockers. Oh wait, can I drop through this hole? Where is this? You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get a guide to this place. Do not Google Vault 34. Yeah, it just occurred to me what might pop up were one to do such a thing. Okay, so that didn't help. At least I'm finding bottle caps into the spooky hole. Nothing could go wrong in here. This is... okay, that's upstairs. We skulked in the vault. I am so lost. It's crazy, and I cannot figure out where this terminal slash key is that I need to find. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, if Boone was here, things would be different. Diner. Have we been to the diner? Seems cleaned out. Yeah, it's definitely cleaned out. Pulse gun is in the lowest level. See, I know what's in the armory. Like, that much is obvious to me. But the armory is locked. Clinic, utility, equipment room, overseer's office. I've used a couple terminals, but I didn't think there were any that unlocked the armory? Unless there was one in the armory that I missed, maybe? Yeah, there's where the water is. Here. Double checking. No terminal. I would expect one that important to be in the overseer's office. You'd think so, but I think that one just unlocked the reactor stuff, but I can look again because I'm right here. Yeah, there's still guys. So maybe there's like those are like the inaccessible doors, I think, that lead to wherever that is. Oh shit. Wait, did I not read this? Have I lost my mind? It must have been because I was so distracted by the overseer fight. I did explore the water area. Data corrupted. Necessary for the survival of this vault that we set limits on the growth of our population. Sealed the door and posted guards since the riots began. Fight like dogs. Blue rebels attacked the armory. Unsuccessful. Technicians inform me that the reactor was damaged during the assault on the armory. Control center. The fighting most something who remain, repair the damage, unsuccessful. Yeah, so spooked that I missed the lore. Many have died. Radiation sickness, skin peeling off. Losing their minds. Sick, attacking the healthy. With group fled to southern section of the vault. Sealed the halls behind them. Something. Hopes of escaping the fate of the rest of us. If that ain't the kind of day I'm having. Oh no. Alright. So now I just gotta go up here. If that ain't the long and the short of it. Can't believe I was so scared I missed lore. That's how you know. Okay. Into the pit. I'm scared. Back up, back up, back up. Go, girl, go. Go, 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 go. I know there's something fucked up in there. No, 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 no. I'm so scared I went into third person. Hello?
I've had worse.
You might have to come back here again if you stumble into the side quest. Penalty for missing lore is having to make one 15-minute phone call to make an appointment. How about a 15-minute phone call to my bank who then immediately sends me another credit card? Those are all empty. All empty. Ooh. Missile launcher. I can smush that into my current missile launcher. Got a pistol. FYI, best AR semi-automatic is in this room. Ooh. Ooh, sniper rifle. Boone would like that. If you miss too much, or your mobile service provider changes your phone number. A lot of submachine guns in here. Is that detonator? Detonator. Oh, hold on, I just got more radiation sickness. Grenade launchers. Grenades. What is this, a mortar? Minigun. Assault carbine, marksman carbine. Riot shotgun. Sniper rifle. Take anything unique sounding and smoosh lesser versions. Okay. Oh, C4. Perfect. More C4. I'm gonna need those. Gun key. Pulse gun. There it is.
Figure it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well, it's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gomorrah.
Whoa. Pistol. So I will take the sniper rifle so I can smush stuff to give to Boone. Ammunition box. I know Boone took a minigun. They weigh a fuck ton. They weigh a ton and he still has it on him. If he was here, I would just smush it straight into his inventory. All American. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. One second. Oh, that's the one. Alright, let's... Can I repair this All-American? I can repair it with the Marksman Carbine. I can repair you. Sometimes it's hard to adequately smoosh an inventory. I think I have enough C4s now to do the Vault 19 quest. Requires 100 gun skill to shoot without penalty, but it's very, very good. 100 gun skill. Man, I don't have a whole lot of smooshables right now. Alright, we're at least a little bit better. Alright, we got the pulse gun, Veronica, you ready? Where to next? Bring the pulse gun back to the Elder at Hidden Valley. Okay. A true American experience. Love that they're all just full of rounds. Even shooting with a penalty, it's still a pretty good way to dump ammo you have a lot of. So now I want to look for the stairs. Up, up, up. I do want to know what this is for. I assume it's for like another quest. At some point. Stairs. Alright, so I'll go to the Elder. I'll show him the pulse gun. Is this the right way? No, I don't think so. I'll show him the pulse gun. There's just like a fun little musical sting there to upset me. And then hopefully he's reasonable. I say expecting him to not be reasonable. What is this? Like there's even rounds tucked all through the cave. Well, sorry to the people I killed. I wasn't sure which button was gonna save you and which was gonna kill you, so I pushed one of them. And an outcome happened. That's all I can say to defend myself. Alrighty, Veronica. It's time to go. I don't see any bodies, so I still don't think they exist. So true. You did the reactor, huh? Yeah, it was not, like, intentional. What the heck? Oh, rat scorpion. Maple explains her solution to the trolley problem. Yeah, the solution to the trolley problem is that I make a decision on accident. And whatever happens, happens. And I'm happy for you or sorry that happened. I ain't reading all that. That's my reaction to the trolley problem. Is I'm happy for you or sorry that happened. I ain't reading all that. Alright, Elder. You ready to see the coolest pulse gun you've ever seen in your entire life? Are you ready to have your worldview changed?
Hey.
Hey. Your mind blown wide open? Trips on lever. Oops. I simply walk by on the other side of the street and don't notice the terrible trolley accident. You read a terminal log about a trolley and 3 rooms later see a lever. Wait, that's the scribe way. This is the guy way, I think. Here we go. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Yo, Veronica, come in here. Give him the business. Tell him what for.
Shouldn't you be securing supplies for us?
I brought you a present. We found a gun that disables power armor. One of these could defeat the whole Brotherhood. We have to stop limiting our focus to military technology. It won't save us.
Then it's a good thing this weapon has fallen into the right hands.
That's not the point. Technology won't win our wars. We need numbers, new recruits.
The Codex is clear on this. It's...
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
It says they can't be trusted.
But...
It says that we are to protect humanity from them at all costs.
Give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I can't.
We'll die out.
Then we will accept that fate with honor.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
Oh no, Veronica.
What's up?
I thought she was gonna have something to say.
See you around.
He says he recruited you recently, yeah.
Listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
There was never any chance. His mind was made up from the start. I feel like that's kind of true.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Would someone else listen to you?
It wouldn't matter. The Elder has final say. The hell of it is he's one of our most progressive members. If I can't get him to agree, it's hopeless.
Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay.
Oh no.
Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
Big Walmart was behind this. This quest is a bit plot holy because this is more suited as McNamara as the Elder and not Harden. Oh, interesting. Okay. This is your home and these are your friends. You should stay. Leaving now is your only shot at a future. You're the only one who can make this decision. Who are the followers of... I feel like she's the only one who can make this decision.
Not even a hint, huh? Jeez, I really am all alone.
No, girl.
I guess I'll stay. If I left, there wouldn't be any coming back. It might be something I'd instantly regret. Things are gonna get harder for the Brotherhood before they get easier. I should support them in whatever way I can. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this. And some fresh air would do me some good. Right about now. See you around.
That was very friendly of her. See you around. See you around, guy who just crushed my dreams of the future for my group. Yeah, you have agency, girl. Use it. Yeah, I'm like, it's okay to make your own decision. I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm already telling the entire strip what to do. Which is worship me as the god king that I am. Oh look, he took his helmet off. He's not crying anymore. She was talking to Rex. Get yourself a guy that crushes your memes. KK, hi! Hello, hello! Hi, my name's Maple. I'm a moose. I'm a something. Hi, my name's Maple. I'm a moose. I play lots of different types of games, and I'm playing Fallout New Vegas for it's my first Fallout game ever. So I'm playing Fallout for the very first time, and I've heard that I am adequate. I've heard that I'm adequate with a capital A. Yeah, KK, thank you so much for the raid. Wait, what were you playing? Streaming retro? What was retro? Playing, oh, Rain PS3. I remember, Rain PS3 was one of the demos, the first demos I saw at E3. When I snuck in. When I snuck in with a badge that said Jonathan on it. And then I got kicked out, but not before I got to see Rain PS3. I was Jonathan Alcesia. And then the lady was like, "You're not a Jonathan," and I was like, "How would you know?" And then she escorted me off the premise. But I got to see Rain first, and it looked really cool. Oh god! Why do I keep getting jumped when I go outside? What's going on? Well, I hope you had a good time. That sounds really. Now I want to try out Rain. It's a really charming little game. I really enjoy it. It's so cool. You got to see it when it was first announced. Yeah, it's that was the same year that they were giving out like Ellie's shirt from The Last of Us and everything. It was a fine year. But yeah, I forget, is the PS3 PSN store still open, or did that get did that get yeeted? Yeah, it's still open. So theoretically, I could grab Rain if I wanted to. It's still open if you're a sicko like me. My PS3's still working. I respect that though. You could get it, I think? Okay. I feel like that's one of those games that at the time I was like, I gotta play this, and then it just got like buried under all the other games I wanted to play, but thank you for reminding me of it. Sorry, these guys scared me. What is your deal? I don't like... What's your deal?
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Oh no. Oh no. You just need to load up your PSN account on another console. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. I'll look into it right after the stream. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. I hope you had a good stream. I started my stream off with ranting and raving because Walmart is never gonna give me my Metal Gear Solid because they keep changing the reason that they're not sending it to me, because they definitely don't have it, because they definitely oversold their stock and they're trying to cover it up because Walmart is run by the Patriots. So I spent the whole like first 20 minutes ranting and raving and screaming because I'm beside myself about it. But I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to calm down. I just really wanted the terrarium. I just wanted the terrarium. Yeah, sorry, the Lollylule Low. Anon, thank you for gifting a sub to KK. I can't believe the Wallylule Low Mart has taken control of my Delta limited edition. They're trying to silence me. They don't want me to stream it because they know it'll be too peak whenever I find an Abu. Are you joining for Super Turbo this weekend? Yes! Yes, I am. I actually fired it up last night to mess around with old Sagat, because I think he's gonna be my boy. But then I got absolutely exploded by CPU Ken, and I was like, damn, I kind of like the way Ken moves. Do I want to try Ken? So now I feel like I'm really up in the air. I wanted to do Sagat because he has a cool eye patch. Maple going for the cheese. I think I'm learning Chun-Li. You're stronger than I am. You're stronger and tougher than I am. I don't think I have the patience, willpower, foresight, Yomi to play a charged character. I think there's something wrong with me at a fundamental level that I can't play charged characters correctly. Sagat's one of the most OP characters in the game. You could always learn Claw, my beautiful boy. Okay, but we were actually given a directive. We were actually given a directive in the Discord as we're preparing that Claw is considered to be, picking Claw is considered to be bad-mannered. They basically said you can pick Claw, but just know that you're like you're committing a spiritual injury upon your own soul, was basically what we were told. And so I was not going to pick him because I'm a good boy. Yeah, you forfeit your rights to power. Shoutouts to committing sins. I forgot what the exact phrasing was. The phrasing for Akuma was my favorite though. It made me laugh out loud. They're gonna tell you that you can't sit with everyone, yeah. Where's the description of Claw? I'm not seeing it yet, but Akuma is banned, and if you really truly don't understand why, I will happily show you how little fun the game is when he's on screen. It made me laugh when I saw it. I was like, oh my god. I will happily show you how much fun the game is. Yeah, Claw is allowed. I think it's kind of like know that you can pick Claw, but we'll know that your spirit is weak if you do. That's kind of the vibe. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pick Claw. You playing on controller, keyboard, or stick? I was gonna play on stick. I need to figure out. I have a couple sticks that I think should play nice, but I need to test them. I haven't had a chance yet. If you pick Claw, you're giving everyone the ick. If you pick Claw, people are gonna like. They're gonna do like the Twitter soft block. I proudly embrace the intellectual lower class that is Claw. Well, I forgot who it was, but somebody told a story about how they used to play at arcades in Japan and they didn't know picking Claw was like bad manners. And so they just kept picking Claw and winning, and they were like, I didn't understand why everyone was looking at me like, this fucking guy. But no one wanted to say anything directly, like, it's kind of bad manners to pick Claw. Yeah, I have a couple sticks. I have a stick that I modded. It was a long time ago. It was probably like 15? Yeah, it's probably like 15 years ago. I have a stick that I modded. It's one of those like little Xbox 360 sticks, one of the baby ones before the tournament editions came out. And I know that one is it generally just works when I plug it in. It just works, so I'll probably use that one. But I have a couple others that might work, but I don't know. I'll fiddle. Didn't feel like swapping the Octogate on my combo that I use for shmup, so I'm borrowing a stick from a friend. It has tiny buttons, but a stick. So yeah, I think my buttons are combo. I don't remember what my stick is. Buddy of mine just converted to leverless and I just can't. I love the click of a stick. Yeah, I like the clickies. Yeah, the Mad Catz Tournament Edition, that is not what I have. I have one of the, like, it's a little baby one. It's a lot smaller than the Tournament Editions. The Tournament Editions feel like, I don't know, like I'm trying to eat like a microwave, like a microwave dinner that comes on one of those big trays. Like I'm balancing it poorly. I play on pad because I learned fighting games on an N64 controller and then on a PSP. That makes sense. I played on controller for like a little bit, but then once I learned how to use a stick, like at first using a stick felt weird, but then once I learned how to use it, I have a hard time going back to a stick. I feel like I don't have as much control over my movements. Whereas you do feel, even though I'm not good at fighting games, I can still tell that I feel like I have a lot more control when I'm using a stick. Some people just ain't pad players. Yeah, I feel like my fingies are too clumsy. My fingies are too clumsy to work at that fine level of detail. Stick is fun nowadays, but nowadays it's considered the worst controller type. Oh, that's surprising. I didn't know that, actually. I still like them. I've never used a hitbox before. Speech 95. Oh my god. Ideals are strengthened by the challenges they endure. Veronica's questioning did you a service. I can't believe you have to have speech 95. I bet they'll just like slime you on any of these other options.
She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
Do you even want to threaten me?
God. I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have.
Oh, Veronica. There's a lot of pros who are on stick still, but it's behind, but not by much. Like the Saturn pad and Xbox One Series X pad. I use a controller for Xrd. Yeah, I used a stick for Strive, and it felt a lot better to me than a pad. But I guess the thing is that like I've dabbled in fighting games, but I've never been able to make any kind of progress, which is what I'm hoping to get from our little our sessions, our fighting game sessions, our ongoing tournament. So I'm starting with a stick, but if I wind up feeling better about a pad, then I'll make the swap. Like this is really me trying to finally learn in a way that sticks. In a way that I can hopefully understand what I'm doing and kind of take the basic knowledge into other fighting games and learn how to play fighting games better from there. That's kind of my personal goal. ST is an old-ass game, so stick is the most accurate to how the game handles inputs. Okay. Yeah, I want progress that I can quantify. Because I feel like sometimes, like, I played quite a bit of, like, Grand Blue when it came out, and I was, like, starting to understand it, but then there was just certain things where I was like, I don't know what to do in this situation, and I have a hard time wrapping my head around those types of things, so I'd like to just understand overall fighting games better. Are you still gonna travel with me? Come on, let's get out of here. No, are you still gonna travel with me? That's my question.
Yeah. I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with
Aww. Okay. Let's get out of
you.
here.
Good idea.
Veronica has received the Bonds of Steel perk, substantially increasing her armor. Oh, I leveled up too! Just use whatever controller you like. People played fighting games on Donkey Kong bongos. That's what I should do. I should hook up my Donkey Konga bongos. I learned the most from playing people at tournaments. That's the problem is, like, I used to go to weeklies sometimes to get my ass beat, but I felt like I never learned anything. Because even when I asked people, like, you know, what could I have done in this situation, they always explain things in a way that I didn't understand, because a lot of my friends are really, 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 really good at fighting games, and I think that they have a hard time dumbing it down in a way that someone with the smoothest fighting game brain of all time can understand, you know? Like, they're a bunch of rocket scientists talking to a kindergartner, and they're just, like, struggling to explain it in a way that I can understand. The fuck some meaty. Get fuzzied, nerd. I could get up to 50 guns. Oh, repair is almost at 60. That's good. People who are really good at fighting games are either really good or awful at teaching them. Yeah. I just want to round number some of these. Was that option select Yomi? Forrest, I don't want to hear from you. You're one of the people who every time you've tried to teach me anything about fighting games, you're like, so if you you have a really powerful neutral or whatever, and then I'm like, what is that? And you're like, let's see. I guess I could bump my sneak up a little bit. Repair, medicine. Actually, I'll keep going with repair because it seems like it'll be really useful. You can defeat any fighting gamer by challenging them to Smash Bros. No, then they'll just accuse you of not showering or something. Poor Veronica. She was trying to change things for the better, and everyone's mad at her now, and she still wants to stick around with them because she's such a nice girl. Man. Shower and prove them wrong. Neutral is a mystery and no one knows how it works. Gotta get into dive kick, the 2-button fighting game where you can either jump or kick. Poor Veronica. I do want to unlock Raoul's. I have to talk to Loyal, I think, with Raoul in the party, and then I'll grab Boone and we'll head over to the... was it the glowing place near Cottonwood Cove? There we go. Residential suite. Maria, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello! My name is Maple. I'm a moose. I play lots of different kinds of games. Today I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, and it's my first ever Fallout, and I'm really, really, really enjoying it. I really want to play more Fallouts. But yeah, it's super, super good. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Lufia! I have not heard about Lufia in a hot minute. It wasn't Lufia!
Thank you for helping me out. I'm sorry that things didn't go like I'd hoped.
Veronica!
But at least I got the chance to try. At least I know for sure that there was nothing I could do. Thank you for giving me that chance.
Veronica! Oh my god! Yeah, I was gonna say Lufia's a rare selection. I don't know if it was on anything else before, but that's a old SNES classic, right? If you have to talk to Loyal and 2 other old dudes. Oh, okay, so it's a variety. I thought I could just pick an old dude and talk to them.
Why does everyone always say that? Nice. Can I order room service?
I thought I could point at any random old dude and talk to them.
You need something to... Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
So it's Loyal. It was Loyal, and we're pivoting off Boone. Well, Raoul seemed like it was gonna be more straightforward. Boone seems like it's more of a haul. So it was loyal. It's loyal. It's so touching, Veronica. Now leave my presence so I can trade up to Boone again. It was loyal. It was the sniper at the Camp McCarran. Oh, Ranger Andy. That's right, from Novak. That's the guy. Okay, yes, the sniper, loyal, the sniper, and Novak Ranger. There he is.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true.
Do you have anything to say about this guy with me?
Later.
What the? Hello?
I can't believe we were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war.
He's so cool.
Sure, boss.
I love that he calls me boss.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
What are you talking about?
That loyal guy.
Oh, here we go.
He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Heard of Lufia 2, heard people say it's considered a classic. Yeah, I used to have a lot of friends who really loved the Lufia games, and so I've always wanted to play them. But I always, every time I see them, they're really rare, they're really hard to find. Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think it's a noble goal. At least he knew when to step back and start to take it easy. A lot of people don't. I suppose if you're happy with that kind of life, be nice to Loyal.
That's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss.
He knows you're big boss.
At Algo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick.
Whoa. There's a GBA version, I think, maybe. Is it actually a remake? Or is it like a side story or a sequel? That was one thing that I could never suss out, because I remember looking into it and I felt like I couldn't figure out the right path forward. Go on.
Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized,
Yikes.
refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
Oh no. I think there was both. Oh, okay. I thought... Am I making this up, or was there also one for the DS, maybe? Or I might be thinking of... It was like Rise of the... I'm trying to remember. The NDS one is very cursed. Got it. I've heard SNES is the way to go, okay? What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelt the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
Romad, hello! Oh man, poor Raul.
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home, but I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
Oh. You can't think it was your fault. No one could stand against a dozen armed men alone.
I know that, boss. That's not what I'm getting at.
Okay.
I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. Anyways, forget it. Just wanted that off my chest.
Aww, Raul. The DS one is super cursed. It's an action RPG. Whoa. Oh, okay. So the next person is. I'll go to Camp McCarran. Cause yeah, it's the sniper here. Wherever the old dude is. And then it's just Ranger Andy. And Novak. Man, poor Raul. He might be in the tents? I don't think he'll be up on the tower or anything. Hopefully. Hopefully. Little Buster. Just need to look for the old guy. You old?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Oh, please. You old? Who in here is old? You old?
Hello.
Hello. Terminal? I probably can't look at it without getting in trouble. Oh, I can! I can hack it without getting in trouble. Face. Redhead. Jones, I transferred that redhead you liked over to admin. You'll be sitting next to her all day. So don't come crying to me if you can't get her in your bunk. Oh, and you owe me big time for this favor. I'll let you know when I think of something. Reminder. All personnel must secure their terminals before leaving their post. We don't need another situation like the one Private Crenshaw created last week. Uh-oh. What's up, Jones? Crenshaw here. So you've got your eye on that pretty redhead, huh? I'll be sure to fill her in on your farting. Probably. Seeing as how we're buddies and all, P.S. you didn't secure your terminal very well. Choose a better password next time. Rareware wins again. Raul, please. You old?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Oh, old. Old sighted.
Smart move. Took some skills to bring down that fiend. You done good.
Oh yeah, I have the Corporal Betsy. Have you seen anything suspicious around
As
here?
a matter of fact, it's funny that you'd ask. A couple nights back, I was on watch in the yard. Got myself a habit of looking all around, not just where I'd expect to find trouble. Old habit, but it saved my hide on occasion. Round about 1 in the morning, I spied some lights in the control tower. Now that's the 3rd time I've spied those lights, mind you. And every time I ask about it, they tell me the place was empty. I'm just saying, didn't look empty to me.
1 a.m. Okay, thanks for the information.
No trouble at all. Might be nothing. Couple frisky young folks looking for a quiet place to snuggle up. That light is mighty consistent. Always there at 1 a.m. Might be worth a look.
Some frisky young folks. Any ideas on how to convince Corporal Betsy to go see a doctor?
It's a pride thing with her, and totally unnecessary. I mean, look at me. I was Ranger Sterling until the Legion got through with me. I was bitter, but if I kept my mouth shut, the NCR would have discharged me and sent me home. Instead, I asked if there was still a place for me. Had to prove I could still handle a gun alongside all the recruits. Look at me now. First recon and still going strong. You tell Betsy that.
Okay.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
He's so nice. Raul, what do you think about that guy? It's pretty cool, right? Like, he's just standing there. Like, can you believe
Angry
this?
soldier robots with bazookas. I'm sure they'll be a good police force.
I think so too. Will you tell me some of your stories
That's what I love
again?
about you, boss. Your firm belief that one day you'll actually remember things people tell you. What do you want to hear about? Anything?
You wanna talk to me about that cool old guy you just met? I assume you would want to talk about him. He's just chilling. Hello.
Howdy. What brings you?
Have you always been with the first
Used to be a
recon?
ranger. One of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How'd you manage to escape?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. I guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple of rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said. Always a pleasure.
All right.
Keep yourself safe.
Let's see if Raul wants to talk now.
Got a second to talk, boss?
There we go. Sure, what's on your mind?
Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
I mean, NCR put a lot of time and money into his training. It might seem harsh, but a soldier can't do his job. Those injuries sees nothing but a drain on resources. I think it's good he's so devoted to his duty.
You think so, boss? Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown.
That's fair. You're talking about the Great War. What do you remember about it?
After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick riders. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Wasn't Mexico City basically annihilated in the Great War? So I have a question. Are the ghouls all people from before the bombs fell? Like the bombs that smoked the earth? Not all, but most. So they're like from the before times. That's why so many of them are so old. It's really interesting. Most of them, as far as I remember. That's so cool.
I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
Not all of them, but a lot of them are, because that's when most people got the most blasted by radiation. You've played Infamous, some people get superpowers from the bomb going off and others just die. In Fallout, they become immortal ghouls with a slow chance to retain their sanity. Huh. Sounds pretty bad.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know? And wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed. For the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Aww, wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
Go on, what happened?
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
Raul. That's terrible, Raul.
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
Aww. So what did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
Another story for next time, boss. And then the last one is Ranger Andy at Novak. Here we go. Boone, I'm in front of the dinosaur. He might be in his... I think he has a bungalow, right? Cliff, Andy. Oh, Andy, you in here? There he is, chilling.
Any word on Station
Don't walk
Charlie?
past me. Yeah, what do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling.
Your
I
keister?
wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
Aw. You do something to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
That's what happened.
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
What did you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
Alright. Maybe that's enough?
Look out for yourself.
Maybe that's enough for Raoul to want to have a convo? Maybe not.
Any word on Station Charlie?
Oh god. Does he not remember? Maybe it's best if he doesn't remember. We're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen. Like what?
Are you okay, Andy?
They're the NCR's finest, a one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
What happened?
A few years back, we get it.
Okay. That's what he just said. Let's talk about something else. Okay, maybe. You ready, Raul? Is that adequate? What do you want me to say to our boy here?
Yeah, boss. Just
Any word on Station Charlie?
Does he not remember? Yeah, what
few years
happened just does this.
He shuts himself back in the closet.
What do you do here, Andy?
On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road.
I think.
Look out for his...
Might need to walk out of the house. Okay.
hey, boss.
Here we go.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, what's on your
What do you
mind?
think of guys like Ranger Andy?
Oh, what do you mean, guys like Ranger Andy?
I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
He didn't have to give it up. He's just scared. All that experience is invaluable. I think it's good that he's retired. Out of sight, out of mind. I think just because, yeah, all that experience is invaluable.
Yeah, I suppose he could still teach. Take a less active role in the world. That's not so bad.
Is Raul like having feelings about getting old?
Would it surprise you to know that I used to be a gunslinging adventurer? I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always just handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyways. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things.
Fixing things.
Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
Why aren't you still there then?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
What happened with her?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
Uh-oh, but they didn't, did they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport.
Did you rescue her?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there.
No, Raul.
They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
Raul has been through so much. How did you survive?
Being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
Sorry. I was bundling up in a blanket and I forgot to leave my hand free.
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know.
Tabitha.
I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts about what?
About whether I'm really too old to keep living the life of a gunslinger after all. And after seeing what you go through, boss, I think I am. From now on, I'll let you deal with the fighting and stick to keeping your gear working. I don't want to slow you down more than I already do.
Has he ever been in a gunfight with you? I feel like we just found him. Yeah. I can speech him. That's not true, Raul. You're great with a pistol.
You think so? Well, you're the boss. Okay, I'll give it a try. But if I get killed, and if there's an afterlife, I'll haunt your ass.
Raul get— oh my god! The old volcano perk, which increases his rate of fire with revolvers and lever action firearms by 33%. Wait, look at him! Yeehaw! Oh my god, look at him. I love him immediately. He's so cool. He's perfect. Oh my god. What a beast. The goat. Me and the boys when it's high noon. He's so cool. Oh my god, I love him. If you let him be a repairman, gets a new jumpsuit and has slowdowns your weapon decay even further. Oh, that's cool too. That's cool, but I love this outfit. I feel like it was worth it just for this outfit. Alright, let's get— what's the name of the— so it's Cottonwood Cove. Cottonwood Overlook. Searchlight. It was Camp Search— I remember Camp Searchlight being kind of scary. Survivor, hello! This feels a sad old manhole Walmart left in your heart. It does! It does! Searchlight is the one? Okay. Oh, Raul. Man, he's been through so much! I hope he has a happy life. Now that he's hanging out with me.
Oh, good. Now there's an army of robots. You don't do things by halves, do you, boss?
Never.
Good call.
Meet up.
Hey, as long as you're not asking me to go back to Black Mountain, I'm a happy old man.
He's so cool. Alright, Boone.
Is it time?
It is so time.
I'm ready when you are.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm bringing him on a trail of bodies. Alright. Camp Searchlight. Here. Going on a date with the hubby. I think this area was pretty irradiated, right? Yeah, I remember this. I remember these things. Get the quest from those soldiers you spawned next to. Oh! Do the Gunrunner DLC? I don't have any DLC yet, but I was gonna pick some up. Hey, buddy.
You're back. What can I do for you?
I found a Legion camp. Oh, I assume this is it. Found a Legion camp at Cottonwood
The
Cove.
Rangers at Echo have been keeping an eye on that place. It's relatively new, but those bastards have already dug in. They appear to be running a slave trading operation, and it also seems to be one of the primary crossing points for Legion raiding parties.
Is there anything you need done?
If you could scout out the camp, bring back any intel on troop movement or plans for future raids, the Rangers could put that information to good use. Also, if you're any good at covert ops, I would love to get a bug planted on their radio.
Ooh.
So far, we've been unable to crack their encryption.
I think I can handle that for
Good to
you.
hear. This is the bug you'll need for the radio. Report back if you pick up any intel, or manage to sneak the bug into their radio.
I'm historically
Ma'am?
really good at stealth and covert ops. Everyone is saying this. Quests. An eye for an eye. This will be tricky. Boone shoots them on sight and the Legion hates you already. Are you playing this on Steam or Epic? I'm playing on Steam. I just want to see what happens if I teleport there. I just quick saved, by the way. Okay. Yeah, wasn't there like a guy they had all strung up out here that I was really worried about? I assume he did not survive. If you can get Legion armor and leave Boone here, then you can probably do this quest. But wouldn't Boone want to be with me? To like wipe everybody out?
I'll sit tight.
That's the second half of the quest? Okay. Maybe I can like kill this guy. I do have silence pistol. I have a silence pistol. I have a stealth boy. Look at me. He's running. Go Rex, go. Oh, there's more. Wait, there's so many. Damn it, they know. Oh, that's a guy. Hold on. If you want to just shoot up the camp, go ahead and grab Boone. Oh, one sec. Let's see what happens. Oh, these are named guys. Okay, I got cooked. I got cooked. I need to steal. Wait, There we go. I'm just trying to find a way to get Legion armor. Maybe if I... Damn. There we go. Alright. Boone. You stay here.
I'll sit tight.
Use the phantasm to steady your shot. Alright, stealth boy. Sneak in. Grab this guy's armor. Ooh. Legion. A hunting rifle. Okay, I took his clothes. A Legion Explorer armor. An Explorer hood. Well, they like, no, it's me. Let's try to be cool and I won't walk too close to anybody. Radio? Plant the NCR bug. Yes. NCR bug planted. Find intel on Legion raids. Find general intel on Legion troop movement. Legion raid plans. Easy pie. Easy pie. Okay, this is goes outside. Wait, is it up there? What the heck? Wasn't that a Wild Wasteland sound effect? Aha. There's another side objective Abraham Lincoln would want you to do. Legion patrol notes. What triggered Wild Wasteland? Take a look around. Oh, I don't want that guy to ask me any questions. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up Boone. Boone, I got the stuff.
I've got your back.
I've got your back. I got the goods. And then we'll go back to Camp Searchlight. Woo! NCR infamy gained. It's 'cause I was in the Legion clothes. My clothes. Oops. I'll go pick up Boone. I still have the uniform on, yeah. My disguise was too good, they couldn't tell it was me. Alright. Broken. Oh no, my power armor broke. And my spacesuit. Well, I guess I gotta go back to the Benny suit. I don't really need it though, because my speech is really high. So I'll wear the sheriff's duster. Boone?
Can't run from me.
Phew! Nice. Alright, let's go, buddy. Follow me!
I've got your back.
Now we can go back to the NCR and not get shot up immediately. I actually respect, though, that while I was wearing the NCR outfit and the NCR soldiers started shooting me, Boone shot back at them. He protected me, even though that's like not his thing, even though he's such an NCR boy. He likes me more.
Doc, what can I do for you?
I have an update on Cottonwood Cove.
Let's hear it.
I'll give intel. I planted the bug in Cottonwood Cove's radio and found some intel. He's ride or die until the fight is over and he leaves yo ass.
Well, this is more than I could have hoped for. Almost seems too good to be true, but the details are all here. Looks like they're planning to strike some of the southern caravans. I'll notify the rangers and patrols in that area immediately. Here's some caps for your trouble. You've done us a great service.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, unless you want to go in there and clean out that camp for me. I guess this should be more than enough for now.
Consider it done.
What? Really? You're mad, but I like it. According to the notes you gave me, all the southern raiding parties come from that camp. Caesar regularly sends fresh squads to relieve patrols. Killing their centurion and leadership would be a start. But finding a way to permanently shut down that dock is what we really need.
I'll see what I can
Report
do.
back when the camp is clear. I'll try and shuffle some men in that direction once the Legion's gone.
Goodbye.
Ma'am?
Kill all legionnaires. All right. We're finally going full, just get rid of them. Just get rid of the stupid Legion. Boone, are you ready? Are you ready to live your truth? To live your dream? It's all Boone ever wanted. I'm bringing him on a hunting party. Marshmallow, hello! I'm bringing him on a hunting party for gross Legion dudes. Where is this guy? There's one guy over here by his lonesome. Where is he? He's way up there. Maybe I'll deal with the starting to get some guys. Here we go. There you go, one. Where did Boone even go? He's off I'm just gonna let him cook. Oh, excuse you. That's a named guy, too. Fun fact, Jack, hi! That was a name, dude. Prime. Whoa. But over encumbered? Wait, what over encumbered me? I don't think I can repair any of this stuff. Oh, here we go. Probably makes more sense to sell them, but it's okay. Those don't weigh anything. Wonder what I picked up that weighed some. So we got... a bunch of guys over here. Aha. I still think there's one guy out in the mountains.
Spotted.
Does he have a chainsaw? Yup. Chainsaw. Metal. Right, so who's left? There's... Oh, I think they're both inside now. Maybe it's upstairs. Or here. In the storage.
All mine.
Whoa. Yup. What a rude awakening. Thank you. Weather slave key. Weathers. And then one last guy. Is he in here? Oops.
Wish there was more of them. I wasn't done yet.
Boone. I told you Abraham Lincoln would be proud. All right, so I think we got them all. I'm sure I have to do more than just that to make Boone love me, but I feel like I've done a couple. I was helping the NCR out quite a bit when I first met Boone. Because I was trying to impress him.
You're back. What can I do for you?
Oh, there's a cage behind that building with some people in there. This building? Or the building that I walked out of? The one close to the river. Oh, I see. I see. Restroom. Restroom. Shack. It's okay, you'll find them eventually. It's not this, is it? This looks like a boathouse or something. Oh, mess hall. I want to break into it though. Not like they're going anywhere. There we go. Ooh. Nuka-Cola fridge. What do they have? Wonder if this is somewhere I'll come back later for something. Was it through here? Oh. This cage. Ah.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when they're pissed off.
Hello.
We're being held here against our will. I beg you, help us.
The door's open, buddy. Give Kenny the key from Canyon Runner. Oh, I can deactivate his collar.
Sounds like I don't have much choice. Good idea. Sorry, I'm just glad someone is doing something.
Let's get Easy Pete out here. I think I still have one more explosives magazine. Patriot. Oh, I have a few. I've been stocking up on the Patriots cookbook. There we go. RF detonator. Give me a second. Deactivate the charge and remove his collar.
Hey, you did it. Nice work. Freedom. Thank God Frank thinks we're enslaved. Now we can actually start fresh. Thank you for helping us.
Wait.
Thank you so. I can't.
Can I take your collars off first?
We're free now. So much for freeing me.
Do they have collars?
Enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
Okay, goodbye. Hope it did for all of them. Yeah, I'm like, don't run away yet. Okay. Now we can go back to Camp Searchlight. I was waiting for the pop. Yeah, me too. I was like, can you guys let me deal with the situation before you go charging off like that? Let's see. Alright, excuse me.
You're back. What can I do for you?
If the air... Oh, I have an update on Cottonwood
Let's hear
Cove. I killed everyone in the camp.
What? How did you pull it off?
I just killed everyone the old-fashioned way with my fists.
A single woman slaughters an entire camp of legionaries? Oh, that's priceless. Considering the way Caesar treats women, that should really put some doubts into his troops' minds. Wait till the Rangers hear about this. You've done a fine job, friend. Here's a little something for your work.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Boone. That do anything for you?
What is it? Yeah.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out what was going on over there. So, does Boone... Are there a couple more missions that I need to do for Boone?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Are there other missions I need to do for Boone to make him wanna tell me about his past? Did you see that mod where everyone made it so every time someone said that line an actual nuke goes off? I did see that. I saw that mod. Just immediately get a nuclear winter. I know that it said that he got, like, points or something for different... You should have dialogue at the Camp McCarran terminal entrance. Okay. Oops. Traveling to locations that stirs feelings will progress. And by feelings, I mean anger. Okay, heard. I understand. Camp McCarran. Rage is the way. It reminds me of a story, Maple. One time I was hanging out at my elementary school friend's place. His little brother comes in and says, "Hey, you want to see my uranium?" And he plopped it in my hand. I'm gonna take Boone to Walmart. Yeah, I think I talked to Bitterroot with Boone. But I can't remember if Boone said anything about it. If Boone had like a particular reaction or not.
Wish I'd gotten a bullet in that fiend.
Whoa. How long have you been in the first recon?
A while, I guess. I
remember
like to keep things simple. Just focus on.
I talked to him about this
stuff.
stuff.
Back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eye.
Your father's your commanding officer. Is that allowed?
It's like I told you, Daughtry's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while.
Okay. Not too friendly, are you?
Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends. Alright, goodbye.
There's a major time-sensitive quest at Camp McCarran via Colonel Shu that might also help. The interrogation at the second floor requires killing the Legion prisoner. I think I did the interrogation already, and I tricked him into giving me information. I think I tricked him into giving me info. Let's see, our trooper. There's the break-ins. I think the break-ins are like the main quest I have. I think you can still kill him. Okay. Yo, Boone, you ready to go murder a guy? Check this out.
One of the ranger vets looked
Here
at
we
me,
go.
and I just about surrendered.
Boone, your thoughts?
Get away from me. I've got you now. Can't run from me. You're mine.
He has so much defense. Hold on. Boone, help!
Watch out!
What? What? What's happening? We're gonna have to pugilize him to death. Oh, they're giving me back all my weapons. I think it's probably easier to kill him when it gives you the prompt to kill him. If you have a holdout weapon or C4, you can plant it on him, then detonate outside!
hate this.
He had no reaction for a little while there.
Can't run.
Boone, your thoughts? Oh. You're shooting him with a silencer so he couldn't tell. Snake, you killed a POW. Yeah, but he was Legion, you know? Currently imagining his words as he falls to the ground as I'm the bomb.com. Yeah, I have like figure out the... Can I just go mow down the Legion camp? Will that make Boone happy? There's an NCR quest line you missed super early on. Oh. I feel like I need to do a little bit, check the bottom left corner of the map. Oh, the Mojave Outpost? Get him, Boone! Yeah, I remember I started coming down here, but I started running into ghouls and other various monsters that were getting me really freaked out. I think I got super annihilated by something over here and everyone kind of laughed at me and I was like, oh. Because remember, I saw those statues up there and I tried to beeline for those statues because I thought they looked cool. And then I got, I got pancaked on my way up and I was like, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. And I slowly walked backwards into the bush.
Can't run from me.
Woohoo! Nipton Road Rest Stop. Was Nipton where the Legion just like annihilated a bunch of people? And that one dude was like, I won the lottery. CC, okay. There was another town I saw on the map. That had like a similar like a name, and so I was like, oh, I should probably go check. I think it was like Nelson or something, and I felt like I should go check that out because it sounds like a actual town. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't shoot at me. Don't shoot. It's me, your friend, and I have a cool boy. I have two cool boys, actually. What is this? Mojave Outpost. CR Ranger Outpost. Prepare to stop. Yeah, I definitely missed this. CR Trooper. Hello! Nelson Millhouse, something like that. Major Knight.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
NCR Soldier. Courier.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Anything I can do to help around here?
Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news.
Can you tell me about that outpost?
NCR border guard duty mostly. It's our job to make sure the caravans can move safely along I-15 and Highway 95. Not the best posting or assignment, but it beats being sent east or patrolling the Colorado. Legion's pretty thick there.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with these caravans for ages now, but somebody's got to do it.
Not exciting enough for you?
It ain't so bad. If Caesar's Legion decides to push west through Nipton, old Mojave outpost here will be the front line.
Huh. Okay, goodbye.
Ma'am?
Thick Legion verging on Apple Bottom Legion. And the ghouls with the fur. So it was Jackson? He said is the top dog. The top enchilada. Ranger Jackson.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin.
Oh, cool guy alert.
People coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
Got the whole strip looking at her. Any way I can help?
Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
This guy looks like he was in Bake Off. Bake Off starting again! First watch along this Saturday. One of my coworkers knew that I'm a big Bake Off head and was like, Maple, did you hear Bake Off's coming back? I was like, yeah, I got plans. I got plans on Saturday, don't worry. Way ahead of you. Sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Can you find it in your heart?
Hello?
Alright. I assume that's the clear out the critters. Alright. I will excited to provide more baking lore this year. I will save here. I'll save here and we will continue Boone Quest. Didn't notice the time? Me neither. Until I looked over and I was like, ugh. We will continue Boone Quest on... It's Friday I'm doing more Fallout, right? Yeah. So Friday, kind of the same deal as last week, where I scheduled it for 5 until D&D, but if we'll continue Boone Quest tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Don't tempt me with a good time. But if I get off work early on Friday, I might start a little earlier. I'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm planning on trying to wrap some Boone Quest stuff and some more side quest stuff on Friday. So I'm guessing we'll probably like go for an ending or something next week, I think. But tomorrow, let's see. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Shadow. Don't ask me any more questions. Don't ask me any more questions. We're playing Shadow. Tomorrow's where it all ends. And then on what day? Thursday I'm gonna be trying to finish up Gears Reloaded. Friday, like I said, it's Fallout, and then Saturday's Bake Off watch along. Shadow means Shadow the Hedgehog. What else would it mean? Shadow is Shadow. Unless I'm playing Shadows of the Damned. The hit Xbox 360 game that got a pretty good remaster. Shadow Labyrinth, yeah. I'm just gonna let people like come to their own conclusions, but yeah, I'm playing Shadow. Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of the Colossus, Shadows of the Colonoscopy. But yeah, so Bake Off this weekend, and yeah, on Sunday I am gonna be in the fighting game learning tournament kickoff. So that's exciting, and I'll let you guys know the deets on that. I'm still catching up a smidge, because I'm still catching up a smidge because I've been very, very busy this week. Cool. Alrighty. Sorry, I struggle with Twitch. I'm a very bad Twitch user. Gonna be an adventure? Yeah, I hope so. I hope that nobody is good at Twitch. I hope that I can at least learn a little bit and become I can become more confident at my fighting games. That's my goal. That's my goal. All right. Man, I looked and there's like not a lot of VTubers playing Fallout right now. I feel like I'm cooked. It's also so late that a lot of people that I know aren't on. But all right. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay. But I hope that I'll see you guys tomorrow for Shadow, or Thursday for Gears, or for Friday for more Fallout. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, or your morning, your afternoon, or whatever it is wherever you are, and Otsumus!